What's good, my people on YouTube? So, it is Saturday, new episode, everything like that, and I wanted to come with a particular topic this time because usually I've been just, existing, trying to give out some information on what's been going on. And the thing I was thinking about for today is really, if not you, then who? Who's going to give you the life that you desire, this life that you see for yourself in your mind, that you want so eagerly, right? So there are many things in life that we want to accomplish, a whole lot of things, right? And all of these things themselves, they're effects, right? And if we desire these effects, we must align ourselves with the causes. Now, your outer world is a reflection of your inner world, right? So if you desire certain effects to take place in your life, you must bring the corresponding manifestation internally within your mind, all right? Nothing has more power over you and in your life than you do. Nothing at all. And if you want anything for yourself, then you must be the one to bring that desire forth. To me, I say challenges are like deterrents, right? Testing whether or not you truly want the rewards that you're after. And if it has value, of course, as you'd expect, a difficulty is going to come with that desire, that reward that you're seeking. They're linked, right? You have to know that your higher aspirations, the higher these goals that you have set for yourself, that the greater challenges you're going to come upon that's going to come to you as obstacles. But that means that the reward on the other end will definitely satiate the challenge and the difficulty. It will be much, much worth the issues that you'll come across in your path, right? So this month, I found myself in really deep in on my vices, right? And I haven't been in alignment as I should. And if I take a moment to really think about everything that's been going on, I can see the causations and the effects that have been taking place and are likely to take place, right? So there's two paths that seem to open up in front of me, one of digression and then the others of progression, right? So I tell myself, if not me, then who? If I don't make the necessary changes within my thoughts and actions, how am I to receive the things that I desire? Who will carry me to the finish line? God is very giving, but you must be willing to receive these things that you're given. You have to be able and willing to do so. And the reason is that, as law suggests, is you're going to find both good and bad, ease and difficulty. So the troubles are actually a part of the reward itself, giving a contrast to clearly show the value of what's given to you. Right? So you have to ask yourself, what is it that you truly desire? What is it that you see yourself aligning with in order to gain the necessary causations for these effects, right? And if you know that you are the causer of your effects, then if not you, then who? Who's going to bring you these things that you want, these things that you desire? And I really want you as my viewers, to really sit down and think on that and really come to some sort of conclusion in your mind, like, okay, I want this and I want that within my life. How can I bring that into reality? What are the effects that I need? And I can easily relate this to, let's just say, you're in the gym working out, and even if you're not even in the gym, let's bring it back even further back than that. If you want to get in shape, right, that is an effect. That, let's just say, that physique that you desire, that is a effect. And if you want that effect, there are necessary causations. There are brackets and branches that stem off from that lead to that effect. And you have to figure, what are these causations? And once you figure, okay, let's just use this path right here. I gotta go to the gym. I gotta go in there consistently. I gotta make sure I go to bed on time. I gotta make sure I do this, do that. Okay, I'm seeing these different causations. So now the next step after you see these causations is aligning yourself with these things. So if you see that okay, I need to go to bed early. All right, align yourself with that. Start changing your habits and your natures to fit that needed causation. Start going to bed early. If you know you need to be consistent, start allowing yourself to create a regimen or find a regimen and get consistent. Aligning yourself with these causations. And the more closely you are aligned with these things, the greater the chances and the odds of seeing that particular effect play out in your life. And as I've stated, the higher your aspirations and the higher your goals that you have set for yourself, the greater the challenges are going to be. And there's a lot more causations that are going to go behind that. And you'll have to be very particular about the things you're doing. You have to be very detailed, very specific in order for you to get the proper alignment to create this very detailed causation, right? So there's a lot that comes into this, into changing yourself to become something better. But if you're not the one causing these things, then of course that means other things are causing these things in your life. They're pushing these sort of lives into you and onto you. And when you're in that sort of situation, you're at the mercy and whim of your surroundings, the mercy and whim of the people that you're around and society and things like that. And if that's the case, you're not going to get the life that you want. You're going to have to settle with what's given to you. So you have to begin to shift yourself into a causer, not some sort of reacting to life and going about as a reactant thing, right? So you have to sit with yourself for a moment, really think, okay, this is what I want for myself, and set yourself, even if it's not like a crazy big aspiration, set yourself a small goal. If it's, hey, I want to get up earlier, or hey, I want to do this for my kids, or I want to go and do this, or I want to think like this or operate like this. Set yourself a small goal at first, and really think back as to, okay, what do I need to do to reach this? What can I do to contribute to bringing this into reality? And once you sit down and think about that, write it down, get it figured out. Once you have it written down, then try to align yourself with that. Use your will and your mind to allow yourself to align with those different causations. Set that into motion. Think about, okay, boom, I gotta do this. Align yourself with it. You're gonna mess up here and there because you're changing your nature, you're changing your habits, but every time you fall, get back up. Continue to get back up. There is no failures. It's only many attempts. The only time you fail is when you stop trying. So continue to try, continue to push yourself, and continue striving to align with that. And the more you do so, you gain experience. If you, quote, fail and you lose, you're only gaining experiences. So it's not ever really a loss. You're really just learning from your mistakes and you're gaining from it. And that pushes you closer to actually succeeding. So the more you try, the more you make mistakes, the more you begin to learn, and the more you can correct yourself to put yourself into greater alignment. And in due time, you will receive that which you're working for, that which you're trying to achieve. So push yourselves if you can. Drop in the comments down below different things that you're trying to reach, different goals that you're trying to achieve. And, I'll get in there with you. We'll talk about it. Maybe hit me up on Instagram. I don't mind, helping people out, talking to them, anything like that, because I want everybody to here to grow. I want to build that sort of community where we help each other out, become our best selves. So, drop a comment below. Tell me what it is that you're aiming for, some aspirations that you have, or some things you want to change about yourself. And if this video brought any sort of insight to you or any sort of change within thought, do leave a like, follow. I'll try to put out a lot more content within this range, and as I progress and as I get more content out, I begin to figure what it is exactly that my audience wants and that what it is that my audience needs, and get that out for you all. So thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in with this video here. This like episode like 11, I think, or something like that. So, it's good with y'all. Y'all take care.